Now, let me start the basic query walkthrough. So I've just segregated as per each DAG steps. So in the first DAG step, that is get current data path, we are extracting the last extract date. Why are we fetching the last extract date? To generate the S3 bucket path, which is required for the S3 key sensor. For that, we are fetching that. And using the Python, we are generating the S3 key like a S3 bucket path and forwarding it to S3 key sensor. The S3 key sensor gets the file and loads the next step. We are adding by alter command, we are adding the data to the external table. The external table is Amazon book reviews ext. We are adding the files by getting the paths. If as it was last extracted to 2, it was 2nd March 2024, this will be ideally 2nd, like this, the data. File was loaded into this particular file date partition folder and the file. The next step is load data to the table. To do this, first we are trying to get all the primary key entry which is there for the Amazon review, Amazon book review. So let me run this. So for Amazon book review, we have 3 columns. One is book ID, reviewer name, and business date. Next is we are getting the last extract dates. From which last extract onwards we need to get the data. And next is we are fetching the columns as well. We need all these data to generate the merge into command. So in the Snowflake, we do not have any upsert command. Instead of that, we'll be using all the time merge into command. Okay, so merge into command is nothing but merging the data to this particular table. This is our target table by selecting all the data which is from the file date partition. For in our scenario, it will be 3rd of 01. Okay, so from the external table, I'm trying to filter by the file date partition by this. So whatever data is greater than 1st March 2024, all those data we will be fetching. So we are joining it from the primary key. For that we are fetching, for getting all the primary key, we are joining the table 1 and table 2 with the primary keys. So whenever it is matched, in the sense, or the record already exists in the target table. If the record already exists in the target table, we are overriding the values from external table to the target table. So this is where we are overriding. So we are overriding all the columns. We are not leaving any columns. All the columns we are overriding. When not matched, in the sense the record itself is not present in the target table, we are inserting the record with the right column values. So that is what which we are doing over here, and that all the values are from the external table. So the merge into command, what it does is, if already a record already exists, it overrides. If new records have come, it get inserted. So delete and insert both are doing by this command, which is much more which it does much more efficient way. So this is the step for load data to table, that is transient table or target table. Once this is successfully done, we'll be going to the next step, that is nothing but updating the config. So update config is quite straightforward. Update config.table config set last extract date by selecting the max business date from the Amazon book reviews, and we are loading it. So that is what, if you see over here last extract date, it is already updated to the last, that is 2nd March 2024, because it was successful run. So this is the basic query walkthrough.